Hey guys, Layles here, and welcome back to my channel, where we're playing more Sims 2 Veronaville. Actually, I was planning on playing Starfield today, and my internet went down, so figured I'd record more Veronaville, because that's on a disc, and hard saved on my M.2, so don't have to worry. So continuing our vacation, today we're at the Capp Manor, which is currently being lived in by Consort, Juliette, and Hermia. So, quick overview, we have Consort here. Right now, he wants to max out his logic skill because in the past 2 rotations I've played, he's been getting really hard into that chess. Presently, he still has his job as a CEO. So, typically, according to, the staged events, he's supposed to have had a want to retire when I first played this house, and that did not happen. Now, I know sometimes, that stuff all bugs out, so that might be part of it, but I figured I would just let him continue to work since he's not rolled a want yet. And it brings in lots of money, which is a little unfortunate. So right now, he is still kind of pretty anti-Monty. His 2 enemies are Bianca, Antonio. He doesn't like Romeo. He also is an enemy with Isabella. So you'll notice Patrizio wasn't in there because sadly he passed in the first rotation that I played. I'll talk about that more with the Monties when I get to them. So, more background on Consort. So the feud between Consort and Patrizio, because that's what's indicated to be the start of the Capp Monty feud, the closest that we get to any understanding remotely, I think, has to do with Contessa. I think that they fought over her, honestly, and I don't know that I can point it in his memory so much that we can tell that as a child, Consort and Patrizio were best friends. Then he meets Contessa, and then they're no longer best friends. And as we know, into teenhood, Contessa and Consort have their first kiss together. Or at least Consort, his first kiss is with Contessa. I've never resurrected her to know if he is also her first kiss. And I can't remember at this point, because it's been a little while, if Patrizio had memories that involved Contessa in a romantic way, but that's kind of what I think has been implicated, and there would be some struggles there because the Monties don't follow the matrilineal line that I mentioned last time. So, currently, even though Consort is living in the Capp family manor, I would say he technically probably is just there because it was where Contessa lived at this point. But normally when you go in, there's also Tybalt in this family. And Tybalt actually, in my last rotation, moved to university. So he's currently at Academy Latour. And this rotation, Juliette is actually gonna leave and join him. She wants to go to university. She has some bad grades right now, so my hope, crossing my fingers, is that I can get her to do her homework over the course of days 1 and 2, and that it'll be enough to bring her grade at least up to a C+, come Monday when she gets home from school. If that is not the case, I honestly am very tempted to play through a day 4, but quit before the 6 p.m. age rollover, just to get her grades up because she wants to go, and I know that Consort would want her to have good grades. We were very focused last time, which obviously there's not a video of, on getting Tybalt to be in good enough grades to go. Him and Juliette, for the first 2 rotations, were basically refusing to do homework and that they weren't rolling it. So currently, her big ones besides going to college, she wants to go out, which Consort's not going to allow because her option would be Romeo, and we know how he feels about him. She also wants to sneak out with Chris, who is actually a friend from school, and she wants to chat online. So she fears falling out of love with Romeo or breaking up. And right now, if you remember from last episode, Romeo's kind of also being romantic with her cousin Desdemona, who's, I mean, she's a teenager too, but she's younger than them by quite a bit, in my mind. Hermia is her younger sister, so Hermia is probably the character that you wouldn't necessarily recognize from Shakespeare immediately. So, obviously, Juliette is from Romeo and Juliet. Consort, I mean, there isn't a Shakespearean character with that name, but, I mean, we can kind of put in, like, Lord Capulet, etc. Hermia is actually a character from the Midsummer Night's Dream, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's the case, because I remember looking it up and being like, it's so strongly implied that she really should be with the Summer Dreams. And I think that kind of works out since she is dating Puck. And they have a pretty strong relationship. Right now she wants to reach Christmas level 1. She also wants to go to college. She has been a good girl, though, and she had an A+, and just recently in the last rotation has been neglecting her studies. But I think, if they know that the grades are not doing well, Consort's gonna figure something out. But another thing is last rotation that I played on my own. Oh, fun music times. They got a genie lamp, and none of them have really requested to work with this at all. I've never seen a want ever be given for a genie lamp, but I also kind of don't want to mess with it, so we will just play and see how it goes. So Consort is doing pretty well, and I think because he really wants to maximize logic skill, and he needs more logic anyways for work, that he should just go ahead and do his things. Juliette's fun is low. I can't remember if the last time I was in here I had her actually do all her homework or not. I can't click on that homework. Why can't I? We will see. Oh, that is no bueno. I will have to mess with that later. Otherwise. Oh, I should also note their hobbies pretty quick, maybe. So, right now, Consort and Juliette both are into games. Games is not Consort's one true hobby. I think it's usually science. That just he's not done anything sciencey related because he's been working on his logic skill. Hermia, her one true is film and literature, which she already has a decent amount of points with. So Hermia wants to talk to Puck, so I think I'm just gonna invite him over. See if we can have some time with the boyfriend. Meanwhile, Consort wants to make a friend. He also wants to meet someone new. I half wonder if he should just meet his Maybe we could plan for an outing later? With the family. He also needs some social, though, so maybe, we can call someone that he's not friends with, but closer to being friends with. I think usually Tybalt and him get pretty close. So why don't we just talk with him? Oh, that filled him. I didn't even notice that.
Ah, me quedo ya. Ah, no.
So Hermia, she has liked painting a lot. Oh, her Puck is here. Great Puck. Currently, Juliette is working on her homework. I fixed the debug. Or I shouldn't say I fixed the debug. I fixed the bug with a force error cheat. So, oof, it's bringing down her funds really quick, though. How about she chats with Romeo when she gets too pent up over it? But right now, Hermia is interested in... Let's see. So she's reached the charisma level 2. We were waiting on breakfast. She wants to buy a bird cage.
Hello?
Hello? Hoku, yeah.
Why don't we chat? Oh, she wants to do so much. I feel like they would play kicky bag if I'm being honest. Not necessarily because it's like got hippie vibes or anything, but I mean, can't you just imagine that they would have the cutest redhead kids? Oof, I wonder if some of these corners of flowers are dead because she's had trouble. She wants to appreciate Puck. She wants to dance with Puck. Well, we do have a radio, so they could go dance together. Oh, now she... You know, I feel bad for Hermia because even though she has like these really close relationships with her family, I feel like she kind of tends to be by herself all the time. Like, I just called for guests, so Puck's coming to join her for lunch, you know, right as she's done. Oh, goodness. She's gonna go sleep some, I think, but like literally, here's her sister asleep. Here's Grandpa asleep. I mean, Grandpa is caking up for this trip, I think, that they're gonna take. You know, here's Puck, you know, by himself. Oh, I forgot to. Juliette wants to talk to Max because she actually met Max. Oof. It's later than I wanted it to be. I'll let them... Maybe they can go out tomorrow. You know, we could call it a reward for Juliette finishing off her homework. Homework to get her at least to see. Juliette wanted to play so badly she didn't want to think about Hermia. Goodness. Hermia, go use your sister's bathroom. Grandpa's in there. She wants to read a novel, watch a movie. Why don't you watch a drama? Watch Bubble Bath, since you're going to take a bubble bath. His lunch has been spoiled. How about you have some spaghetti? Oh no. Their one and only computer is frizzed out. That is not gonna make Juliette happy. Oh no. I heard the ghosts. I think I saw one too. This is the one thing I don't like about playing in the Consort Manor. The Capp Manor. Is all these ghosts are always just floating around at night and they scream at everything. Oh, there's Caliban, Hermia. What in... What? Why am I seeing fishes floating? Unless, like, it's supposed to be fishes in the water. And I don't know. Julius Caesar. Goodness. Come on, Juliette. Finish your homework. You know, you probably want to boost your relationship with Romeo. I think we can let you sneak out. Just because she's so scared of falling out of love, and I'm sure it's because it feels like their friendship is waning. You're so close. You're so close. I'm sure, yep, Grandpa finished. Is is Puck still here somewhere? Or is he, like, giving food for all the ghosts, too? I'm gonna have her come eat. Yeah, call Romeo. Okay. Now, hopefully Consort will find something to distract him. Well, maybe he can... Oh, wait. He can't get on the computer. That was what I was gonna have him do. Rats. He wants to talk. He wants to meet someone new. Sorry, Consort. This was supposed to be your time to go out and about. I'm pretty sure Caliban's her dad. Was he like through a window? He was almost like right through the window. Why? Why don't we, Oh, you're supposed to have... The gardener is still here? What is she doing? I think it's because I altered their terrain a bit because she kept being unable to do stuff. But you need to... Psh! I bet he thinks she's just running to go play. Oh, he's gonna catch her. Oh no. Or maybe he won't. Maybe he... I don't know. Maybe he missed it, or it's just a glitch. But I'm sure he is not gonna be happy if he sees her come home.
Pala, libotsit, initsala, herbalomi, matsi, of course do, lorga mali, portalika tatavo no ochi, ridge, torpiala, gleshinatav, libidu, askida, new lar, porshigala.
You know, I'd like to know why Hermia is so into her Christmas show right now. Like, I would think that there would have to be some type of reason, right? Juliette, what's her lifetime limit? Raise 20 puppies or kittens.
Your kilakusht. Kapota.
What is he? I don't understand why. Well, no, I do understand why. Because they're Sims and they're not like programmed to like react to every little thing. But still, like, I find it so funny that Consort can just play chess out here while the ghosts roam around. And he won't get scared unless they like specifically target him. Man. See, what's he doing haunting in the chair that he's sitting in? I don't think it's gonna do anything. Anyways, Consort is getting pretty tired out here. So I'll send him to like an actual bed. Ooh. Hermia rolled a want to learn fire prevention. I wonder if that has anything to do with her parents' death. Because I'm pretty sure they died in a fire. Like, forgive me. I know that the ghost colors mean what death that they had, but I'm not... I'm pretty sure red is fire. I don't, like, have it all memorized of what each color means. But she can learn fire prevention. You know, maybe she's trying to keep it from happening again. You know, I think Hermia... Honestly, I think Hermia and Juliette both are kind of in similar positions where they don't like the feud, but I think they have different reasons. Like, obviously, Juliette is tied to Romeo and is in love with Romeo and just wants to... Oh, I hear things. Here comes Juliette sneaking back in. So she got away with it too. The gardener is still here. Goodness. I'm sure that's some type of like fix thing I downloaded, but goodness. Yeah, go ahead and learn your fire safety. Juliette needs to use the restroom. She's so filthy. Her fun is low. She needs to get a service out, and she probably will need to go to bed afterwards. Although she wants to play chess and her fun is low, so I think I'll let her do that. Because I presume her energy won't be that depleted. But, oh, what was I saying? Oh, like, Juliette, I think, you know, her thing is that she's in love with Romeo, so she probably sees the feud as kind of moot at this point, but she knows that her being in a relationship is probably hurtful to Grandpa. Whereas Hermia, I think for her, in some ways, again, I pointed this out, she tends to always end up being alone, and a lot of the times that I play in this household, and she kind of turns into, like, the odd one out. Like, I don't know how else to put that. And every time I've played this family in this save, Hermia's the only one that wanted to do homework ever. I mean, last time... Well, no, she did roll a want to do the homework, which is why it isn't there. I'm remembering that now. So she's the only one that ever wants to do her homework. She's the only one that's really into, like, reading. Everyone else in her family here has been interested in things like gaming. Like, last rotation, Juliette and Consort spent most of the time on that chess table outside. Yes, we're fine with that. It's like, yes, their relationship is really close, but they don't do anything together. I don't understand how their relationship can just stay that high. But why don't you call another sim? So he still wants to make a friend. He doesn't want to meet anyone new anymore, but I kind of want to pretend he still is. Why don't you just call Oberon and talk to him for a bit? Juliette wants to also reach her maximum enthusiasm in games, which I think she's rolled that a couple times. So that might be a goal that we have. She wants to marry off 6 kids, so oof, hopefully her and Romeo can get together and have 6 babies. I mean, I don't know at this point. Romeo's kind of floundering around. I was thinking this after I sent her out for a sneak out, but Romeo has been snuck out with Desdemona last time, so like he's getting all the sneak out action. It didn't bring their friendship back, so maybe I don't know, maybe later she can call him, invite him over or something. Ooh. Hermia just finished learning fire safety and has to wee. I feel more able and ready to deal with fires now. I wonder if, like, I'm sure there's some type of implication, because I think doesn't learning things like that help with other things? Like, will she be able to be better at, like, extinguishing fires? Why don't you, read a mystery? Although her social is tanking. I don't recognize any of the... Read a book, girl. She still wants a bird cage, and she wants to up her cooking and her charisma. Consort is out and about. Did he got back to being friends with Oberon. That didn't fill the want. I guess that might be like a want for a new friend. And I think he was friends with Oberon previously. Wants to buy a car. Well, I am actually not opposed to that idea, because I think they would have a car. So maybe, you know, I add something over in this corner? Or this corner? One of the corners. Okay, so I just bought Consort a car. So I'm making that his car, and we're just gonna say that, you know, he had a little bit of a crisis and wanted to feel young. Maybe that's why he's been wanting to meet someone new recently. But here's his fancy sports car. I tried to make the garage match the house a little bit. I really wanted it to look nice. Well, he wants to buy new clothes, so maybe that's what they're up to. What's Juliette needs to get some food in her. Hermia's sleepy. maybe an outing is exactly what they need. Okay, why don't we go on a family outing? Oh, we could go to Games of Glory, or he kind of wants to get clothes, but we went to Stratford Strip in the last Okay, here we are at Games of Glory. And it looks like there is some stuff. So maybe why don't you play... Oof. And you grill some hot dogs. Oh, we got Marla Biggs out here. So she... Oh, and Romeo too. I think Juliette would ask him to join. Marla is one of the students at Academy Latour. I forgot that she was in the games. Ooh. I'm actually gonna turn, I think, the music off because it is a little loud and I don't really want to mess with the volumes. Plus, I think, I don't know, I don't want to like get striked or anything, even though it's not like I'm using this as money. I just don't like feeling like I'm doing something wrong. Man, you could really like hang out here for quite a while. If you wanted to. They have a shower and you could grill hot dogs for every meal. The only thing is, there's nowhere to sleep, so... I guess you could probably, if you had a car, I can't remember if you can sleep in cars. I know you can woohoo in them, and... Let's see. How is this game going? I don't know if it's necessarily helping his relationship with Romeo. Oh, he wants to work on his logic skill still. I think we should use our opportunity to try to get back with a friendship. I wonder why I won't let her use acne cream. What, is he leaving? He's leaving us. she can at least eat and whatnot. You know, oh, their friendship is back. Well, that's good. At least. Oh, my kitty cat is with us. You know, I think it's getting pretty late. The girls have been playing pool. I think Consort's gonna want to shower and get home because he's getting really tired. But, I mean, looks like the girls have both met Marla at least. So, Juliette should see her maybe at university. I don't know which dorm I'm gonna move Juliette into yet. Presuming she gets into university, because right now her grades are not a thing, but presuming that the homework being done brings her grades back up, I think we'll be fine on day 3 to send her. Hermia, her grades will go back up a bit. So I think as long as we can keep on top of it, we'll be fine. Looks like Consort's ready to go. But at least, you know, we had a night out. We had a non-fighting, not really a date, but... Oh, she's breaking out. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to do some acne cream when we get back. Oh, she must be stressed. But at least, you know, there was some interactions between Romeo and Consort that didn't have some fights. Maybe Consort's feeling like he can put some things aside for his granddaughter. Oof, they have had a late night out. It's 1 in the morning. I'm sure Consort is wanting them to go straight to bed since he is as tuckered out as he is. But the girls don't have quite as low a need to sleep as he does. I hope. Still, I think Juliette should probably at least sleep. Hermia, I don't think she can't really sleep right now. Why don't you blog? At least be in your room. Maybe Consort won't notice that you're staying away. So, like, I have that mod, you know, that, like, pulls you back to the lot and lets time catch up to when the Sims would get home. And the entire time, the ghosts were just going in and out of the garage. Oof, I did not paint the inside of the garage. I should probably do that. But we shall see. This is such a great detail that's in The Sims 2. I think that was even something in the base game that they could get the acne. Oh, great. It's a snow day. Shoot. I needed to send her to school. I wonder if I can cheat her going to school. Oh, no. Should I dare try to have her go to college? Yes, I want to do it. Okay. It looks like it's letting her go to uni. So I think it's actually all gonna be fine. But, I mean, otherwise, it looks like we're down to 2 caps in the Capp Manor. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, Consort needs to go to work. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Consort does not die. Actually, I think he will die next round. At least Hermia will be... Oh, she wanted to say bye to her sister. That's sweet of her. You know, I wonder maybe for the next round, just the more I look at Consort's age and the fact that Hermia is about to go to uni, I wonder if I should move Goneril in. And I say that because I don't want them to have to buy the house. But I also kind of think that they should be able to give some of that money to Reagan. I don't know. Would Goneril give some of the money to Reagan? Because I kind of want Reagan to move into a different house than where she lives now, if I'm being honest. On the pet, I guess she could adopt one now. My one thing is that if she gets a pet now, she's gonna go for college in the next... Well, no, actually the pet might be a good idea. So why don't we call for the pet adoption service? And she doesn't mind having an adult pet, so let's look at the dogs and the cats and see what we can see. You know, maybe Consort's gonna let her have a pet just because he wants her to have somebody, you know? Now, would Hermia get a cat or a dog? Actually, should I look really quick? I actually think she would be either a small dog or a cat person. I'm trying to think. I think, yeah, she would be a cat person. Heidi is adorable. I think I've always felt that way. There's also Rue. Oh, do you like that name, Lovey? Noelle has thoughts. Baxter is also adorable. Ronronio. Sweets. Let's get Heidi. You agree? My headphones that I'm wearing are gonna die soon, so I might have to turn the volume off all the way. It's gonna be terrible if that's the case. So I had to take my headphones off because they started dying. They're Bluetooth ones. So I'm gonna have to charge them before I play another game. But Hermia's gonna meet the new kitty cat. Heidi, she's so cute. But I guess here is
DaVinci.
We're gonna fill the bowl after we get the cat, of course. go see the cat. Oh, the cat came inside. Don't have to go outside. Oh no. Well, she wants to fill the bowl now because I hit. No, bad key. Scold 4. Don't let her destroy the furniture. Go scold her. Scold her now. We got her a cat tree for this. That's the one thing about pets in The Sims 2, is that they can be destructive. They can be destructive little balls. Oh, goodness. Coworker invites Consort over for his weekly poker match. He had this before. He knows he's good. Blah, 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 blah. Would like to go, but is worried about possibly winning too much. Go. Workers are good sport, as it turns out. Serious poker players. Consort fits right in. Good thing. Game is over. They give him a membership. I think that's one of the things that can get you into the hobby location. But Consort already has that. Why don't we? Here, give her a treat. Say catch teaser. Answer the phone, because well, Consort has been promoted. He didn't have all of his logic skill. I guess I just decided. So he reached the top. And he's a business tycoon. That is great. He'll be expected to give money to charities. Oh, goodness. I mean, I think they have plenty of money, if I'm being honest. But he still wants to maximize. He also wants to buy a vacation home, which I am honestly okay with happening. I'm gonna lock that into, and I think I'm gonna make sure I have the vacation places set up. Okay, I am back, and I have made sure we have all the vacation worlds loaded in. So, I think he's gonna go buy that vacation home. And while I was out, I double checked, and there is one too many Sims in this house. Unless the cat counts too, then there's another too many Sims. I think the cat doesn't. I don't know, I might be wrong. If that is the case, I'm gonna have to put in a mod to extend how many Sims can live in one lot, which is also kind of buggy, but hopefully won't be a problem too long, because Consort is getting pretty close to death. And honestly, now I kind of am towards the point where I'm hoping he dies, you know, here. And I wasn't thinking that prior, but I know that if he dies now, Hermia, you know, she's a teen, she'll be allowed to stay in the house. So if he dies now, I think I could still move in Gonal's family. If not, we'll see. But anyways, before that happens, we're gonna have him buy. And here's the question. Would he pick somewhere in Japan-ish? Like, Japan air quotes, because it's not a real... It's kind of going off of an oriental thing. Or beachy, or would he do degree to outdoors? And I honestly think he might do the Tweaky Island. So I need to look at the homes. Well, I only have two options. There's Brickstone Chateau. Pretty huge lot. That one is actually pretty expensive. There's Brickstone Retreat. I think he would go for the chateau. And they have enough simoleons to do it. So Yes, and I think if it lets me do a vacation, that is where we're gonna end this episode. And in the next, we'll go on vacation with the Capps, and it can be his one last hurrah before they... Uh-oh. Cry softly. What? Oh no! Okay, I thought that would happen, but it didn't happen as soon as I thought it would. Oh no. Okay, never mind. They aren't going on the one last hurrah. This is terrible. Oh no. Okay, so the family... Oh no. She's gone into aspiration failure. Okay. The family vacation home is now apparently Hermia's. Apparently she got the business, which I don't think is right. Or, oh no, that's if they had a business, but they don't. Okay. Here's the simoleons. Benefited 11 people. Juliette, Reagan, Kent, Goneril got the most. That makes sense. Okay, so... This is... I thought I was leaving an episode, and I thought we were gonna be done. But apparently not. Are you gonna have... I guess she's gonna go to bed. Anyway, next time we'll be with a family where someone won't die. I'll catch you guys in the next part. I feel bad that I'm laughing.